It's time to talk about the mouse. I'm Redragon and welcome to the channel. This is one of those mouse that gives off a cheap gaming mouse vibe when you first look at it. To be honest, you wouldn't be wrong to judge because it's exactly what you think it is. This is a cheap gaming mouse and it's an okay gaming mouse. I really want to say it's a good gaming mouse to prove people wrong, but this one is pretty average or below average. In terms of length, it's a pretty long mouse. It's as long as my glaive. In terms of height, it's actually a pretty short mouse. It's a lot shorter than my glaive. There are stripes where the clickers are. There's this lighting design all over the mouse which gives it really good lighting room. There's this Redragon logo towards the bottom, which is pretty typical when it comes to these gaming mice. There are two buttons to the side, one of them have dots, which is a good indicator to tell which button is which when you feel it. I don't think this mouse has macros, so I'm not sure how useful it is, to be honest. The plastic design on the sides of the mouse reminds me of the same designs you would see in the interiors of cars. There are actually 3 spots for lights: the scroll wheel, the rest of the mouse, and the bottom of the mouse. I thought it was a pretty creative way to give more lighting spots to the mouse. This is deceptively a claw grip. I really try to palm this and it looks like a palm grip kind of mouse, but the best grip is the claw grip. The mouse is just too short for me to palm without my fingers touching the desk. When I'm using the claw grip, my fingers are at the very tip of the buttons. Personally, I don't feel comfortable using this mouse for a long time because I have bigger hands, but if you have smaller hands, then this mouse might not be that bad. The buttons feel very precise for the most part. When I click on something, it's very tactile and I have confidence that I click it. It's also quite loud, which is nice because you can hear the click as well as feel it. The scroll wheel feels slippery and you can move it left to right, but it's not meant to move like that. For the most part, the scroll wheel clicks well. Anyways, here's what the mouse sounds like. The mouse is advertised to have a 3200 DPI and I think it's stuck at 3200 because no matter what buttons I click, the mouse sensitivity does not seem to change. It feels slow and fast at the same time. This is the weirdest feeling. I don't recommend using this mouse to play video games because it doesn't feel right, at least to me. The scroll wheel is surprisingly good. Even though it feels slippery, I don't miss the scrolls. There are 4 rubber pads to help the mouse slide. There is this Redragon logo, which looks pretty cool. There is a sensor and it's made in China. By the time I post this video, hopefully the coronavirus is going away. The cable is braided and the USB tip is gold. You also get cable management Velcro, which is a really nice touch. There's a part of me that wants to make a separate video for the mouse pad to milk the hell out of this combo, but I don't know how I'm able to stretch something like this. Anyways, the mouse pad looks good, feels good, it performs terribly because it's so folded up that you need to possibly iron it out to probably going to make it good. I feel like this would be a great mouse pad only if they did not fold it to hell. For $34.99, I think you could do better. I feel like this is the kind of money you should be able to either get a pretty decent gaming mouse somewhere else or save the money for a mechanical keyboard later. In terms of getting this combo, I don't feel like it's worth it because all 3 items are either bad in some shape or form. Honestly, I think it's better to spend the money on one thing that's pretty good, save up the money to buy the other items, instead of doing this combo. But that's just me. If you want to learn more, I'll link down below. Subscribe, like, comment, click the bell for more content. You guys stay awesome.